Do you think Hamas should release the Israeli hostages?
No.
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 Nothing named Israel.
There's nothing named Israel?
Yeah.
The Quran mentions Israel over 100 times.
Is Palestine mentioned in the Quran?
No.
Hamas did on October 7th. Is that okay?
Yes.
They have the right to do it.
The problem is not Hamas. We should look at the bigger.
The problem is we need to pray because the answers that they're given are insane. Violence is never okay.
Picture.
They living under occupation.
But Israel left Gaza in 2005.
Sure.
What does Antifada mean?
Violent.
In the U.S., it's a big movement right now. Queers for Palestine. Are you
Queers for Palestine? No way you guys are saying that. No way there's people saying that. No, I have to look this up. So I do see some signs right here. See this being possible.
What Queers for Palestine is to rational thinking and common sense.
Would you say you're pro-Palestine or pro-Israel?
Pro-Palestine.
As a gay man, I would be punished and or put in prison or killed if I were openly gay in Palestine. How do you react to that?
Exactly. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, are you crazy? Queers for Palestine sound crazy. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? You clicked the title, you read the page, so I'm going to just get to the point. Some YouTuber who was crazy enough to go to Palestine in the middle of a war. I applaud him. You know, would I ever do it? Absolutely not. Do I think he's crazy as hell? Absolutely. Yeah. So you click the title, you read the page. Let's just get into it before we start to, really get into it. All right, subscribe for the vibe. Let's get it.
TikTok comedian Zach Sage Fox went to the West Bank to interview Palestinians about Hamas and the war with Israel. You got to watch this. Roll it.
Are you supportive of Hamas?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Are most Palestinians?
Yeah.
Palestinian people like Hamas.
I'm with the resistance.
Do you think Hamas should release the Israeli hostages?
No.
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 The murders Hamas did on October 7th, is that okay?
Yes.
They have the right to do it.
The problem is not Hamas. We should look at the bigger picture.
Zach Sage Fox joins me now. Zach, you say you almost didn't make it out alive. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So about 30 minutes into hitting the streets to ask questions, a Palestinian man came over when I was interviewing a woman and starts screaming in Arabic. And my Muslim translator, keep in mind, I couldn't go with my normal Israeli or crew because Israelis aren't allowed in Palestine. So I went with a Muslim producer and a Muslim cameraman. And they start telling me that this man's threatening us with violence if we don't delete a bunch of our footage. I believe he was very upset that we were letting a woman speak and give her opinion on camera. And yeah, I wasn't pushing.
You heard what he just said? I believe they were upset because I was letting a woman speak and give her opinion on camera. Yo, in a lot of these places, when Camilla wins, because I want to manifest Camilla winning, even though I feel like they're both bad choices, but whatever. When Camilla wins, because I feel like she's the better bad choice, right? When she wins, we're going to have a hard time getting these countries to respect her as a woman, to respect her as a leader, because a lot of these countries are not like America. And don't get me wrong, we all know America has its flaws when it comes to women's rights, but these other countries will give you no rights, no voice. So I say that to say, it's just a scary situation, and I hope and pray that the secret agency, whoever is responsible or in control of that, they just, have Camilla's back in situations like this. All right, let's get back to the video.
Too into his demands at the beginning, but eventually he starts bringing more Palestinian men over, and my team tells me they're threatening to kill us if we don't delete a bunch of our footage. So we had to delete some of it in front of them and then bolt the hell out.
Jeez. One thing I picked up on in your series of interviews there, that many people actually supported what Hamas did to Israelis on October the 7th. They approved of that brutality. They did, didn't they?
Yeah. I literally couldn't find a single person who didn't support Hamas in some version of another. It went from that one guy telling you Hamas isn't the problem, you need to see the bigger picture. He had a lot of sympathy for Hamas. I don't know about deep love. Everybody else, deep love for Hamas. They were Taylor Swift.
No support for releasing the hostages. Didn't want to do that.
No, I couldn't get one person to tell me the hostages should be released. Not one.
Now, you interviewed a lot of people, I take it, and it was edited down. Were almost all of them with that same very, very violent and negative opinion? Almost all of them?
Every single person I was able to interview before we got chased out, I put in that video. I wanted to make sure I had as many voices as possible.
Zach Sage Fox, you're a brave guy. I'll give you that.
Yo, he is real brave, man, and I respect him for real. Now, I hope he did it to just, you know, shine the light and just, you know, spread awareness. And I hope he didn't do it on some clout shit and risking his life, because one, you don't even know if that video gonna be up long, because you don't know the type of energy they might have. So I hope he really did it for good intentions, because bad intentions never works out. All right, so let's get to the actual footage. All right, so shout out to Zach, man. Yeah, go support this king, because he definitely did his thing, and the bravery. I could never. I wouldn't want none of us to you guys to ever. So yeah, let's get into it, man. Shout out to him. Subscribe for the vibe. Let's get back into it.
Now, millions of people around the world have...
Oh, R.I.P. mainstream media, like Tommy G said, because look at this. He said no reporter's really been there since October 7th. Bro, come on. Like, let's get it.
Supportive of Hamas.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Are most Palestinians?
Yeah.
Palestinian people like Hamas.
I'm with the resistance.
Did you see the videos they posted of what they did on October 7th?
Everything.
And you're okay with all that?
With everything they did.
They killed innocent Israelis. They killed... Yes,
No.
they did.
No.
Yes, they did.
Give me a picture for rape.
Do you think Hamas should release the Israeli hostages?
No.
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 Nothing name Israel.
There's nothing named Israel?
Yeah.
The Quran mentions Israel over 100 times.
Is Palestine mentioned in the Quran?
No.
No. The murders Hamas did on October 7th, is that okay?
Yes.
They have the right to do it.
The problem is not Hamas. We should look at the bigger
The problem is we need to pray, because the answers that they're given are insane. Violence is never okay.
picture.
They living under occupation.
But Israel left Gaza in 2005.
Sure?
What does Intifada mean?
Violent.
And neither one of us were born anywhere near 1940. We have to deal with the reality today.
No.
No, don't deal with the reality today.
Britain brought all the criminal Jews since 1948. They can go back. Holanda, Iraq.
Most of those places, they were kicked out of.
Jews have not been killed or exposed to any struggle or any violence.
In
Not
almost
in
every country in the Middle East.
No.
No, that's true.
Educate yourself. If they are kicked, it's because of their own actions.
What did they do besides being Jewish?
They steal, they do all awful deeds.
She is just built on hate. She has just nothing but hate in her heart, and it's just crazy to hear this.
Does anyone here hate Hamas?
In the U.S., it's a big movement right now. Queers for Palestine. Are you supportive of that?
No. We don't have it.
You don't have gay people here?
No.
No.
Yo, what? Quiz for Palestine? What? No way.
Here hate Hamas?
In the U.S., it's a big movement right now. Queers for Palestine. Are you
Quiz for Palestine? No way you guys are saying that. No way there's people saying that. No, I have to look this up. So I do see some signs right here. Okay. Shout out to Cora.
Homosexuals who support Palestine.
What? No way. This can't be a thing.
Explain there is a group of gays, homosexuals, who support Palestine.
Okay.
What does he think?
طبعا هو أجنبي. بحكي لك إنه في مجموعة مثليين بيساندوا الفلسطينيين، بدعموا الفلسطينيين. مجموعة إيش؟ مثليين. مثليين يعني جاي. أوكي. بيحبوا أو بدعموا الفلسطينيين. شو رأيك في هذا الموضوع؟
ما فهمت مجموعة إيش بالضبط؟
هذول مجموعة هذول هم بدعموا فلسطين، بدعموا الفلسطينيين والقضية الفلسطينية.
أول شيء إحنا بنتقبل الشعب الفلسطيني بيتقبل أي دعم.
First of all, the Palestinian people accepts any support.
بس دعم هيك لا.
But a support like this, no.
Oh, why not?
ليش لا؟
لأنه بعرفش بس غلط الإشي.
Because I don't know, because it's just wrong.
Okay, like immoral meaning?
يعني غير أخلاقي، ليش غلط؟
الإشي اللي بيعملوه غير أخلاقي.
Because I believe
إحنا ما
what they're
بنحتاج
doing is immoral and you do not need their support.
Being gay, that sort of thing.
لأنهم مثليين. Yes.
And I'm pretty sure they all have this mentality. This is insane.
If you are gay, that's something up to you. She doesn't mind.
بما انك تدعم شيء فلسطين هذا شيء حلو إلنا ما بهمنا اذا انت كنت gay او
even if you are gay or not.
مش gay.
That's good.
Okay, so I guess it's like a you know a back and forth thing, but I really don't see this being possible.
What Queers for Palestine is to rational thinking and common sense.
Would you say you're pro-Palestine or pro-Israel?
Pro-Palestine.
As a gay man, I would be punished and or put in prison or killed if I were openly gay in Palestine. How do you react to that?
Exactly. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, are you crazy? Queers for Palestine sound crazy. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. And I'm gay. It's like, that's like Peter saying we're for chinchillas, or Peter saying wear this new leather. It's made with real fur. Do you get what I'm trying to say? What? Huh? That doesn't make sense. They don't even like you. Huh?
Didn't know that. So
it is illegal to be gay in Palestine. You are punished by prison or death.
Israel?
No, Israel has gay pride. Israel is completely open to lesbian and gay people. Palestine puts them in prison or kills them. You weren't aware of that?
I was not aware of that, no.
Look at that. That's what happened when you just over here saying shit to say shit. To be honest, I didn't know it was that real, you know, but I knew they didn't rock with that. Like, you know what I mean? So that's insane. But you learn something new every day, so drop that comment. Wow. I want to get back into this.
Yes, dear, that does pose a rather interesting aspect if you happen to be a gay woke lefty who supports Palestine.
Have you seen the Queers for Palestine movement? It's a very common movement, but I don't see any Muslims for Queer movements.
Yes. That's where it gets gray, right? Like, that's where I feel
like... Well, for me, it's not gray. I am fearful of Islam because there is no Islamic country on earth that embraces me as a gay man.
So, okay, so maybe I'm confused because Israel, which is still an Islam country, right?
No, Jewish.
Okay.
Whoa.
Look at this clip. This is like a thing. Listen to this.
Some of these protesters, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Some of these protesters hold up signs proclaiming gays for Gaza. They might as well hold up signs saying chickens for KFC. These protesters chant from the river to the sea, but many don't have a clue what river and what sea they're talking about.
And we just seen that just now. So listen, man, let's get back into this, because what? This is crazy.
Supportive of that?
No, we don't have it.
You don't have gay people here?
No.
It's like an alien.
It would not be accepted.
No, to be honest with you, no.
Do you want to live with the Israelis in peace? Or?
No. I want one state solution. No Israel.
So no more Israel?
Yes.
Israel wiped off the map?
Palestine فقط.
We should delete Israel.
So you would not be okay with a two-state solution?
Of course not.
Israelis
What is wrong with people?
when they released from Gaza. They was smiling.
You think that these people are genuinely smiling after being held hostage? They're scared for their life.
Who put this in your brain?
I think you're in denial about Hamas. So Hamas implements strict Sharia law. It looks like in Ramallah, at least, you're free to show your hair. Would you want Hamas to be in charge?
They would allow for elections. Why not?
Haven't had elections in Gaza in 20 years. That's a fact.
She just talking the talk.
Maybe people there want them.
Thanks for watching this report. It truly is a wild, wild West Bank.
Yo, Zach, man, he did that, man. Y'all dropped that comment. We learned a lot today, because what? I'm still stuck on a quiz for Palestine. Like, what?